in the corner, there's just so much damage on the table for Zato.
Yep.
But on defense, he does wilt. He does wilt a lot.
Yeah. So take advantage of it.
Yeah. We're seeing a lot of respect immediately from OG Legends. Really waiting for an opportunity where PSYKOTIK overextended. Yeah. Uses the burst just to make it stop. Okay, Soul gets stuck in the opposed. Gets not a full corner conversion because there wasn't enough Eddy bar. Well, it takes the wall break, takes the extra Eddy bar from Sword Super. Yeah, works hard to get corner. Excellent use of throw. Zato throw is also something that you absolutely have to respect in the corner.
Wild throw.
Speaking of throws that you have to respect, wild throw will just make you explode.
Got a good bit of damage behind it. You will put down anyone in that 10-15% of their life bar.
Okay, we're seeing PSYKOTIK try and get a little tricky with the air movement, but it's not quite enough. You really, you really got to measure and plan as Zato and as a number of characters. Like, I want to approach from the air. I have strong options in the air. I've got strong movement in the air, but 5K is a very good button, and this is it doing what it's designed to do. How do I play around that? How do I beat that?
Ooh, he actually backdashes on that one, expecting him to react. PSYKOTIK there, not in time on that one there.
Yeah, covers for Eddy, gets the drill, good burst, resets the whole bar. We're starting from the beginning. Okay, that situation can be airtight, but in situations where it's not, you absolutely can just mash your way out. Fish in the corner, this should be the wall break. The wall break saves Soul's life. Excellent air throw.
Nice pressure, but he backs off. Doesn't want to risk it. Willing to play this one from full screen. Gets the kick. Tries to push the far
without
side.
Eddy. Zato without Eddy is really goes for the hero burst. He just needs such a little bit more and finds it with that 6B. One thing you really got to be mindful of this matchup, and we've seen OG Legends be mindful of in this matchup, is how much bar Eddy has left. And if Zato hasn't correctly managed that meter, the recovery period is just Zato is going to be running. Zato is going to be running away, and it's just in your courts to go chase him. Okay. Gets the overhead, but the frame trap was just not tight enough and loses Eddy for it, and therefore all the damage. Okay. Pretty common setup for a strike throw mix-up. Okay. Great blocks on PSYKOTIK's part. Isn't going for this sandwich at mid-screen, really just trying to get that last smidgen of damage in. And we're seeing PSYKOTIK start to go for drill a little bit more, because if you're gonna choose to press buttons and go for an Abare situation or just use your incredibly fast button, Pierce, the 2 spear move, has a gap. Soul can take advantage of that, and Soul has blown up a number of situations that PSYKOTIK would have got a mix-up from just with a really fast button. Ooh, excellent defensive option to backdash out of what was going to be a really long recovery. Good bait. Not a ton of damage. Vortex in the wall. Oof. Duel 2. Let's rock. Deeply upsetting for us. Loses Eddy right away. Okay, goes for a Pierce setup, gets a sandwich with the frog, doesn't have time to move Eddy back far enough to really continue that combo. Yes, excellent. Baits the 5K. Okay, gonna come. Nope, just gonna send Eddie right home. Oppose will eat anything. That was a really cute break the law, but sometimes cute things get you killed. Oh, great double overhead from OG Legends. Doing such a good job of rotating through all of Soul's myriad offensive options.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, going into game 4 here. Good throw. First, just to get space back. Good oppose. Not a counter hit. Not quite enough time to set up the full fish sandwich. Full frog sandwich. Ooh, great low. Such a powerful tool that Soul has with the RC to Bandit, bringing the force to 50-50. Invite Hell is a very powerful grounded option, but because it's out for so long and has such significant recovery, aerial approaches blow it up pretty easily. Such great corner carries, such a great pickup from OG Legends. Okay, the sandwich is established, the frog is in there. Didn't have the meter for sword. Slightly mistimed some meaty. Okay, yep. Oh no, mistimes that pickup slightly. But a great turnaround for Psykotik. We're seeing a lot of... Oof. Soul has super strong air-to-airs, and if you know that Soul is trying to meet you in the air, that's when it's time to really bring out Frog a little bit more. Great backdash. Immediate reapproach, gets the Frog. Chooses to just go for some safe pressure rather than a combo extension. On the ropes now with Eddie recovering. Great use of the YRC to just buy some time. Oh, very ambiguous Frog with it off screen. Could never forget about Eddie while the meter is still blue. Great control, great tech. And admittedly, a pretty clear situation as to like what could go on there in this situation where you run or you slide underneath somebody and you see them PRC or RC right away, but the tech window in this game is still quite small. Seeing OG Legends really choose to turn up the heat. You know, if you're having a hard time and if the Zato player is adapting to your neutral situations, sometimes if you just force the scramble, the reward that you're going to get is going to be a lot higher than the reward Zato's going to get. Okay. We're seeing a lot more Frog from Psykotik. Great, then this will hit. Yes. Get the sword super, go through the wall, get Eddie restored. Absolutely love the Gobo. Gatefish and dead. Psykotik is turning this around. This is a beautiful adaptation on their part. Great answer to the Gunflame. Tries to go for kind of like maybe a cute like double overhead setup in the air, but just didn't have... Big counter hit, nice burst, great. Soul is being super active after any of those situations. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, absolutely, we need to reset this pressure. the great position for fish to whiff or for frog to whiff in. One day I'll remember what animal that is. I've lost my caster. I do not know if Gamble is saying anything.
No, I haven't been. I was letting you take it. Yep. No, go ahead. Go on.
I really want to see Psychotic bring this back because they've just grown so quickly into the ins and outs of this particular soul. Oh. Great air throw. Like I said, a very strong defensive option. Yeah. Still gets to keep the corner. Great tech. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, Zato doesn't get a ton off of 6P. Oh, the whiff invite hell. Great first bait. This isn't going to do it quite because Frog is going to push too far away. And the super ambiguous Frog, one of the great little tricks that Zato has is that while Zato's flying, you can't see what Frog's doing. You can't see what Eddie's doing. There's a lot of opportunities for something really sneaky there. And that was such an uphill climb. Sorry, I get really excited when I see Zato. I had to just go nuts.
No, absolutely. Character's extremely fun to watch. There's a lot going on at every point in time. Every point in time, as you know, there's Eddie that you got to watch for. There's the actual positioning of the Zato player. There's the risk gauge that you need to worry about for the opponent. You know, how much can I get off of this? Have I filled the risk gauge? There's looking at your own meter. You know, look at your tension bar. Hey, what can I do with overhead right now? There's a lot that you get to do as Zato at any point in time. And getting to watch that as a caster, it gives you a lot that you want to say about it. Pardon me.
Well, I think that was that our last losers match?
It's our last losers match before we need to dip into winners finals.
Yeah.
So we've gone to our quarter side.